sayang muli oras nila. Why was it wrong? Kahit ano pa itanong nila sa'yo, important naman talaga yun. Ito na ang isang example kung paano nyo sasagutin ng maayos ang tell me something about yourself. Did you know that with this question, the interviewer will know if you're going to be passing or failing the interview? So why are you here? You're here because you want to know how to pass this question. I've interviewed thousands of applicants before, and I've been with this industry for more than a decade now. By the end of this video, I'll make sure that once you've done this interview again, you'll be able to ace it. By the way, I'm Mukim. If there's going to be one person that you're going to know how to ace this question, that's going to be me. So why do hiring managers ask this type of question? So they use this type of question to know what they're going to be asking you next. And also, they're using this type of question to gauge if you're going to be passing your interview or not. Why? You're going to be answering something that it's going to be fitting with their criteria, or they're going to be fitting with their company's ideals, you're going to be passing the interview. If not, of course, you're going to be failing. Okay, so what would be the best way to answer this question? Say something about your past work experiences. Dito, dapat pag magsasabi ka ng past work experience, just make sure na what you're going to be stating is not negative to your previous work. Dapat ang sasabihin mo dito is positive lang. Kung ano yung mga natutunan mo, kung ano yung mga bagay na dahil doon nag-grow ka as a person, or yung mahalagang magiging part din sa company. Since BPO yung papasukan mo, ano ba yung mapapala ng BPO company sa'yo na napala mo dun sa previous company? Bihin natin, before, because of your previous company, you learned how to gauge your communication skills, or you learned how to talk a lot more. Because of that, you'll be able to help out your new company since BPO nga. So, dahil marunong ka na makipag-usap, you know how to talk to other people, it will help out in terms of how you're going to be interviewing or talking to your applicants or to your customers. Say something about your hobbies or something that you like. For something that you like or hobbies, dapat kung magsasabi ka ng ganito, make sure that it's also going to be relevant to where you're going to be applying. Sabihin na natin, nag-a-apply ka nga for BPO, pero ang sasabihin mong hobby mo is you're playing basketball. Anong mapapala ng paglalaro mo ng basketball sa call center? Ano bang ginagawa mo sa basketball? Nagpapawis ka, naglalaro ka, nag-shoot ka. Anong magagawa nun sa call center? Wala. So kung magsasabi ka ng hobby, dapat yung hobby na babanggitin mo is relevant to that type of job para hindi masayang lahat ng sasabihin mo during that type of answer. Say why you're applying to the BPO industry or to their company. Of course, sasabihin mo sa kanila why you're applying to the company. If it's okay if you're going to be stating to them that you're applying because you want to help out your family or something within that line. Because of course, they would want to know why you're there. Hindi rin na babanggitin mo na you're there because you want to know that you want to learn that, and because of their company, you're going to be learning more. Of course, that's going to be parang good points na rin for them because they know that you want to learn from them. Be confident. Sa lahat ng bagay na ganito, you need to be confident. Any type of interview, any type of question, any type of talking to people, you need to be confident. If you're not going to be confident, your words will not going to be able to convey. Yung masasabi yung mga gusto mong sabihin na maayos. Pag confident ka, kahit ano pa itanong nila sa'yo, masasagot mo. Of course, including this question. Okay, so for now, hindi ko pa-play itong video na to hanggang di kayo nagsasubscribe. So please click the subscribe button below. Alam nyo na yan. Play nyo na. We're going to be talking about the key points on how you'll be able to construct a proper answer to this type of question. So, number one, this is not your life story. Huwag ka naman magkwento ng about sa buhay mo. Hindi naman to about sa'yo. This would be about you wanting to be part of their company. So, huwag ka naman magkwento na magkwento. Huwag naman nating sabihin na you're going to be talking about your whole family. Tinanong ka about yourself, pero ang kinikwento mo, nanay mo, kapatid, kapitbahay, iba na yun. Just focus on yourself and your best traits. Number two, be your best self. Make it as if that you're going to be courting your interview. Make sure na parang manliligaw ka. Paano ka ba manliligaw? Of course, you're going to be putting your best foot forward. Paano mo ba gagawin yung best foot forward mo? Of course, ang sasabihin mo lang is yung best traits mo na makikinabang yung jojowain mo, di ba? Same lang din if sa mga ganito, for a job interview. Bibigay mo, sasabihin mo lang sa kanila yung makikinabang sila sa'yo. Number three, what's in it for them? Just make sure na yung sasabihin mo sa kanila is going to be relevant for their company. Same as nung sinabi ko kanina, put your best foot forward. Best foot mo, of course, dapat yung relevant dun sa company nila. Hindi yung best kasi, let's say, nung high school ka or nung college ka, you're best in singing. Ano ba gagawin mo? Mag-aharanahin mo ba yung interviewer mo? Ano ba gagawin mo? Magkakantahan ba kayo? Magja-jamming ba kayo? Of course not. Iba naman yung gagawin mo eh. Iba yung magiging trabaho. Ang dapat mong ibigay sa kanila is yung makikinabang nga sila. So, dapat something relevant to what you're going to be applying for. So, ito na yung hinihintay nyo. Ito na ang isang example kung paano nyo sasagutin ng maayos ang tell me something about yourself.
Hi, I'm Anne. I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, and I love playing and walking with my dogs. It's because I'm able to meet other people who walk their dogs as well, which I think is a good way for me to socialize and to engage with other people. I have worked as a call center agent for almost half a decade, and my last company was Alarica. I learned a lot from the company, and through them, I was able to hone my communication skills, which I used to get great CSAT scores from our customers. I had a very good stay there as well, because the company had a friendly environment and I made many new friends. However, I left because I wanted to find better opportunities and career growth. I think my previous experiences will be more useful and will be an asset if I work for your company. Aside from that, I'm a mom of 2 kids whom I love a lot and I want to give them a better life. And I really hope you consider me.
Okay, so we just heard from the audio from Anne. It's one of the best way to be able to answer the tell me something about yourself question well. Why? To talk about something about her past experience, to give out a hobby that was relevant to the work that she would be applying for, state a hobby that was also relevant to job that she would be applying for, and she was confident in how she was able to answer the question. In terms of the key tips or the keynotes, she was able to give out as well the 3 statements that I told earlier. To state something that was not a story, to give out something that was not relevant to what she was applying for, to give her best foot forward, give the best of herself. In regards to that, she was able to give out something that the company needs. That's why it's a good answer. Give the company what they need of her from. So that's good. So that's why it was a good answer that came from. So dahil alam niyo na kung ano yung sasagot sa tanong na tell me something about yourself, mas maganda rin na meron kayong magandang resume. Click the link just to make sure na meron kayong magandang resume. What to avoid in the question, tell me something about yourself. Number 1, don't tell a story. Same as earlier sa mga sinabi ko kanina, wag ka magkikwento in terms of sa buhay mo. Just make sure na yung sasabihin mo sa kanila is relevant. If magkikwento ko nga about sa ibang tao, wala namang kinalaman dun sa interview, mawawala na lang kwenta yung interview. Tatama rin lang sa interviewer, pinapanood ka na lang yan or nakikinig sa yan, pero nasa ibang dimension na yung utak niya. Hindi na yan nakikinig talaga sa'yo. Nakatingin na lang sa'yo yan kasi kwento ka na lang ng kwento. Number 2, don't complain about your previous employment. So same lang din kanina, nabanggit ko na rin, wag ka magko-complain sa previous employer mo. Kasi it would look like na sinisiraan mo yung previous employment mo. So magmumukha na parang paano pag sila naman yung nagka-problema sa'yo. Ganun na lang ba? Sisiraan mo na lang din sila? So of course, gusto nila is professional ka. Something na pag bumilipat ka sa bagong company or lumipat ka sa bagong type of job or type of environment, of course, dapat professional ka palagi. Lumalabas kasi unprofessional ka if you're going to be bad-mouthing your previous company. Number 3, don't get too personal. So with this, wag ka magkikwento ng kahit anong hindi naman relevant. Wag ka magkwento ng bagay na ikaw lang ang nakakalam or ikaw sa kapamilya mo lang nakakalam. Of course, hindi naman pwedeng during the interview magkikwento ka na may kabit ka. During the interview, magkikwento ka about sa nililigawan mo. Relevant na yun sa topic ng paghahanap mo ng trabaho. So dapat focus ka lang sa kung anong important or relevant dun sa interview. So here's an example of an audio of an incorrect answer for the question, tell me something about yourself. Do not follow this type of answer since we're just giving this out for you to know what is incorrect way of answering this question. If ever na may ibang interview questions na gusto nyong gawa namin ng video, just comment below and we're sure to make it.
Hi, my name is Abed. I'm 27 years old. I'm happily married to Dayanara, and we have one daughter named Charles. I love every color of the rainbow. If you would ask why, it's because I'm very colorful individual. We have 3 dogs and Chow Chow and Shih Tzu and Beagle, named as Questar, Conan, Lacoste respectively. I was born in Plaridel, Bulacan, but I grew up studied in Pulilan, Bulacan. For high school, we moved to Quezon City where I finished my studies, including college, which for details you will able to see in my resume. My home life, as I mentioned, is a happy endless because my wife is always there to make positively for me. But we do not have problems that our normal family endures, such as bills and whatnot. We almost were not able to pay for electricity and water bills for the previous month, but we pushed through. If you would like at my resume, I have worked for Concentrix before and stayed there for 2 years. I was not happily working for them because the management was not easy to work with. The company has a lot of issues that made me want to leave them. Immediately, I'm hopefully would be able to consider for me for this job.
Okay, ngayon napakinggan natin yung audio ni Abed. Why was it wrong? Earlier, we talked about what to avoid during the tell me something about yourself question. With that said, so number one, don't tell your entire story or your entire work history. So in regards to that, nagkwento siya about sa pamilya niya, nagdagdag siya about sa aso niya, sa asawa niya, about sa pati pangalan ng aso niya, pati pangalan ng asawa niya sa kaanak niya, sinama pa niya. Was it relevant for the interview or for the work that he's going to be applying for? Hindi. Number 2, don't complain about your previous employment. Ang ginawa pa niya, nagreklamo siya about his previous employment. Like I said earlier, if you're going to be doing it, it's going to be coming off as unprofessional. In regards to it, gusto mo bang ang tingin sa'yo nung a-apply mo, you're an unprofessional employee? Of course, hindi yun ang habol mo. Gusto mo na mag-good shot ka sa kanila. So why would you need to say this? Number 3, don't get too personal. So in regards to his answer, naging personal ba siya? Oo. Ang ginawa pa niya, nagkwento siya about sa problema ng pamilya niya. Nagsama pa siya ng about sa problema nila sa kuryente. So do you need to add that to your interview question? To your answer to the tell me something about yourself question? Sa answer mo doon? Of course not. Hindi mo na kailangan idagdag yun dahil irrelevant na yun sa kanila. Hindi na nila kailangan malaman yun. As I promised earlier, by the end of this video, you'll be able to know how to answer the question, tell me something about yourself. Ngayon, nakaya mo na siyang i-ace at pwede ka na din mag-apply. Just look at the pinned comment below, click that link, and you'll be able to apply for a BPO position. Thank you for watching, and see you on our next video.